Hey guys, I thought I'd go live on a snowy taco. I've been cooking here, and I want to show you guys how to do it, how easy it is, and you guys do your own. Anyway, snowy taco Tuesday. I'm gonna go out there. We're gonna get her done. We're gonna go get the mail. I'm gonna show you. I got another. I've got a month of my boxer shorts. $20 a month. Getbasic.com. You can use my link if you want my link. Message me. We both get something. Um, and plus, I think your first month might be free. Buy one get one free. But getbasic.com, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's not just a boxer of the month club. Yeah. I know I look tired. It's snowing out, and I'm out of kratom, so I tossed and turned, and I just checked my kratom dealers. I just checked my kratom dealer's website, and it says he's still the website's under maintenance. PlatinumBotanicals.com. I'm pissed. I've been basically out of kratom since February 1st. Let me do my jacket up. I don't like people walking by me looking at like looking twice. So I'm gonna show you we're in the middle of a snowstorm. I guess the next couple days we're gonna get some snow. Normally I will put on my Herman Survivor's boots, but right now I got my sneakers on and I just wanna turn you around, show you what we got going on here. We got some snow and I'm just gonna go real quick and go get the mail. The roads. Normally I don't get my sneakers. I live here and I say to myself, why? I had a friend from Washington State. They had an inch of snow, and she says, we can't drive. We don't have chains or snow tires. In New England, we don't worry about that. Uh, the 18-wheeler trucks worry about chains, but we don't put chains on our cars. And I think once you live in New England, you're grown, you're brought up learning how to drive in the snow. I went to training to be a mailman to learn how to drive their LLV. It's called Long Life Vehicle. The little truck that they drive. They send you to school and teach you how to drive. And they had taken a water hose, and they had wet down a whole parking lot, and it turned to ice. And they set us free on that ice and said basically, don't hit the cones, and you're going to learn how to drive on some ice. That's how it is. If you've grown up in New England, it's most of the time it's a shit show. We get, my friend Indy goes, we're having a blizzard and it's Washington, la la la. The thing is, she had an inch of snow. See, we get a blizzard, we get an inch to 3 inches an hour. That's how you classify a blizzard. It has to be 1 to 3 inches an hour, and it has to be over 3 hours in duration, I believe. There's rules to technically call something a blizzard. And when we get blizzards, a lot of times it's 2 to 3 feet overnight. We get, 18 inches, and that's nothing for us. So I laughed because I thought, you guys, some of you guys across America are just hilarious about the snow. So I got a haircut in case you missed it. It doesn't look great, but at least there's some hair on my head. So I wanted to get my, hold on, let me get my shirt right. So what I wanted to do was get my boxer shorts and actually show you what happened. What I just wanted to show you what happens when I get my boxer shorts. For $20 boxer shorts, it's boxers, and they're all soft. Boxers, t-shirt, and also a pair of socks. I look forward to this box every month, and today it came, and look at that. It is a jacked up mess of pillows and blankets and quilting supplies right there. And it's just, look, it's like a four-man raft. One, two, wait, that one. See, one, two in front of the fan. We got three right there, and then we got four right here. My main man Patch. This Patch. So anyway, my bed's a mess, and I had a friend come over and kind of jack with it because the feather bed needed to be fluffed, and I got these mattress toppers, and she kind of set it straight for now. All right, I'm taking off my pajama pants. I know nobody's watching me live. I feel like lighting one of these. Whenever we get a snowstorm, it's us New Englanders. It's our chance to break out our Yankee candles. A lot of us break them out on the weekends when we're not working. I mean, you can't really light a candle during the week because you'll have to go to work or after work. You have dinner and you just don't have time to light a candle. But the weekend, that's what us New Englanders do. We got Jordan's Furniture in Waltham. Exclusive event. Why they gotta have a nice shiny card like this printed up when I'm just gonna recycle it? It's kind of a cool card, actually. You know what? I might take this card and measure 5 inches by 5 inches because it is laminated. I might measure just to have a backup piece of glass to measure my quilt. Because sometimes I'll misplace it. I'll get up for a phone call or whatever and go, where did I put this or where did I put that? I lost my thimble. Today was Operation Find Thimble. My back, man. You ever have the pimple on your back and you can't get it yourself and it really hurts? You rub it back and forth. You know it's going to be, if you can see this damn pimple, you know that it's going to be on Dr. Pimple Popper's videos on YouTube. I've got a pimple, man, and it's like, I met a girl that I tell you guys, I met a girl once on Craigslist and she wanted to be, not BFF, but she wanted to be FWBs, right? So I was like, fuck the world's bitches. I didn't know what FWB. She says it's friends with benefits, and I was like, the only benefit I want. I asked her while she was over here. I said, will you please pop the pimple on my back? And she's like, thought I was like I had 7 heads, and I'm like, you want your benefit? Well, I want my benefit. I didn't even tell you guys about the world's smallest vagina I encountered. I mean, realistically, like when you get in there and you pull your car in, there's no room. You don't have an extra stall for the garage. There's no. Forget about the G spot. When you get in there, I'm telling you, you can only go up to your first knuckle. She's got something. She said she had this surgery, that surgery. I don't know what. Now I think she would be the perfect candidate for the vaginal. What do you call it? Vaginal reconstruction, if that's even a word. So people send me magazines. This is one. They do it as jokes, I think. Look, Better Homes and Gardens. Like, go fuck yourself. Like, why? Why? My home is fine. If I live here, obviously it's fine, right? Better than living under the bridge. All right, so here's this month. We're going to open it up. The getbasic.com. My friend left a few cigarettes just in case they were in a hard time. There's these new cigarettes called Marlboro 72s. Remember how we used to have the miles and they'd be on the side? Well, now you have to rip them off, count them up, send them in. No, check this out. They, Marlboro, under the lid, you get a 100-point code. So you lift this up in this little black code. Save those for me and I will add them in for you. And if there's a prize you want, but what I do is when people do that, they don't want to enter them in. I take all my friends that give me their Marlboro miles and I put them into like a pool. Who wants what prize? Who sent the most things to get the prize in the first place. And sometimes you'll pass up on something tiny, and sometimes the next person will want it. Like some people don't want ski lesson packages. Some people do. Anyway, I'm gonna open up. I keep getting distracted. I'm going to open up this basic La La Lila. Unless you're my friends on Facebook too, by the way, if you live in New England and you buy these cards called Blocko, go on my Facebook and watch the video I made about this. Okay, so here's how you play Blocko, and I was realizing I was playing it wrong. I was playing it the way that I should have won, and New Hampshire Lottery makes it look shady. So what it is you've got your numbers over here. You find a number, like say 41. You look over here, where's 41? You scratch it off. They don't tell you that a few of these numbers in the list, there are two number 41s. You could do a 41 over here, 41 over here. The concept of this game is if you get all the way right, the card is green. If you get white all the way around one of these, you get what's in the circle of the prize thing, the square, the rectangle. So I played my third ticket, and I thought, hey, these are all my tickets. I thought, how come I'm not winning? What is the deal? What am I doing? And I did a ticket a couple days ago, and I thought, wait a minute, there's two number 11s. And then I went, yeah, there's two number 11s. So I scratched them both. And then I thought, Wait a minute, are there more numbers that are repeat numbers that I didn't know about? Sure enough, I won on this ticket, only $3, right? I won $3, but there was, and I noticed there was a lot of the green that wasn't scratched. So they don't tell you that on the back of the ticket. There's more. If you get a number, there could be that number multiple times. So let's put you up here. Still haven't figured out, by the way. I haven't figured out my little scanner radio. I guess there's YouTube videos. I just haven't sat down and do. I haven't sat down and do anything all last week, the weekend. Now I'm starting to sit down, back to quilting again, and I just feel cranky and tired. My kratom dealer, he was supposed to get some kratom in on the 7th, February 7th. So that's like 3 days ago. Never got either. He never got his kratom or he didn't update his site. I'm mad because I think if you have a product to sell, that you should have that product to sell and have it in stock. What kind of a vendor of anything? I mean, it'd be like if you sold pearls, but you had no pearls to sell. Then you're not a pearl seller. So I've been with this guy for 4 years. Before that, I had a couple, husband and wife in Maine. And it takes a lot to get me to switch vendors. And right now, I'm trying to just come off of the kratom by weaning off the little bit of kratom I have. Not much. And just because it's not a good feeling when you totally stop it. So let me get my boxers and show you what this month colors are. I can't open this for the life of me. So you can hashtag too, get basic. How much snow do you have where I live? I just went outside. Hello from North Carolina. I don't know what you wrote, but hold on. I'm really anal about my. Okay, there it is. I'll show you how much snow we've got here. I was just out. We're having a snowstorm. It just started a little while ago. And this is La La Lila. This has just started, and it's already, almost an inch on the ground. Where are we? And that's what it looks like. Everything's white, and I don't like it. And so that's that. What else? So yeah, there's places that I think Washington, they're really weird about the snow. Like they should not act like that about the damn snow. All right, so here's what came this month. $20 a month. If you need a code, I'll let you know. Awesome, thanks. What the fuck are you talking about? I was just talking about how I get this monthly package for $20 a month. You can get this for your man, basic man. Use my code. I think we both get like a percentage off or something free. The very first time you order, it's buy one get one free. So for $20, you get 2 boxers, 2 t-shirts, and 2 pairs of socks. The socks are female. I mean, I don't know any guy that wears a little gayer socks like this, and you can say I don't like the gays. These socks are for definitely a gay, feminine man. I mean, I might wear this. I had a sweater on the other day that was white. I'm going to put this actually in there. I had a sweater that was white, black, and this. So, socks are very soft. They're long. They're just not guy socks. I mean, maybe your man is a little bit on the flamer side and he likes that shit, but not me. So what happens every month? You choose this. The socks are just any size fits all. These boxer shorts, they have a little B there. They're very, very soft. I get medium. Those ain't so bad. For $20 a month, if you want to get your man something, get him this. These boxers alone are worth $20 just for one. And also with that, you get a t-shirt. This one's maroon. Almost like a chocolate color kind. Almost brown, but more maroon. And that's what you get. They're very soft materials. And every month I look forward to seeing what color basic things I have. I haven't gotten any white yet. I get gray and black, and a pair of light blue shorts so far. And that's that. So, hold on, I gotta put my recycling down here. So, yeah, basic, this is what I think if you have a boyfriend and you want to get him that. Tell him you got him the Boxer of the Month Club, $20. Give him the boxer shorts. Whatever size he wears, you can get a different size t-shirt. What I would honestly do is I would keep t-shirt, ladies, keep it for yourselves, and keep the socks for yourselves. And why I say that is because obviously the guy's going to wear the boxers. If you ladies have ever had wedgies in your little granny panties, You're gonna know that you get wedgies in female underwear. I'm speaking the truth. But if you ever wear a pair of your man's boxer shorts, and I know you probably think that's disgusting, even if they're clean, but if you want to get this for your man, before you let your man try the on pair of boxer shorts in your size, try them on and see how soft they are, and see how wedgieless your day is. I can remember being in high school and I would have the worst wedgies, and I'd be like, what the fuck? Here's another one of my shirts I haven't worn out yet. Oh, I didn't know it had a blue pocket on it. I just noticed that now. It's a white shirt, but there's a little blue pocket. Strange, so now I'm gonna have to wear blue socks or something with it. Hold up. I don't want to wrinkle. I don't want to. I want to put my basic stuff to the side. I don't want to wrinkle it all up. And of course, I'm making a mess in the meantime. All right, so I found a drawer that I don't need to do. And yeah, for the most part, and here's a pair of new socks I haven't used. These ones are green and gross. Green and gross. Those ones are green and blue. And I've used every other pair of boxes. I've used them. I've opened them up. I've tried them. They tend to be on the tiny side if you like it snug as a bug in a rug. They're not the type of boxers that are. They're boxer briefs, but they're not the type that. What can I say? They're not. I forgot to put this in there. They're not the type of boxer shorts that run loose. They're supposed to be tight up against you, and you want to smack your man or whatever the hell happens. Here's another pair of socks I got. These ones are both a different color blue. And let me show you this. They've got little baby mustaches on them. These are kind of cute, so I figured I'm going to try them on, wear them around the house. And so that's it. If you want to buy your man something, whether he's got a birthday, oh, I still haven't put the t-shirt in. Whether he's got a birthday, Christmas, whatever you think's going on, I would order the t-shirt in your size because the t-shirt is so soft. It's basically, if you want to fall asleep in something soft, keep the t-shirt. And you might even want to do in your. If you've ever worn a pair of men's boxers, I would just get the kit for yourself. You got the socks, the boxes, and the shirt. It's all soft. And once you, I hate when people come in I hate when people come in a. That's where the main entrance is. I hate when people come in a snow-filled building, and they go boom, boom, boom with their feet. They gotta bang it up against the side of the building so it falls off the bottom of their boots. Men do that. You ever notice? Women don't tend to do that, and if they do it, they don't do it full frontal nudie, forceful. They just clink clink, like the lady in the Wizard of Oz with the evil witch. No, we're not the evil witch because Dorothy was the one with the red slippers and clicked them together. Anyway, if I look like I'm tired, it's because I am. I've been restless, irritable, discontent because my kratom is almost gone. I redid my bed if you've ever seen it before. Right now I have the the stuffing over there, the pellets in the middle of the bed. It's all kind of just. I wanted to fit them all my little monsters. There's one, two, three, and then there's one way over there hidden. I wanted to fit all the monsters in my bed, kind of like we're in Bird Box and we're going down the fucking road in a canoe. I want to keep them all warm and hug them. So that's it. I just wanted to show you guys my boxer thing, and I'm gonna go back, climb up into bed. You know, my kratom it really does disturb my sleep. I wish I could say it didn't, but I've been off of it since the first. Right there. I waited a week. He should have got more kratom in on the 7th. Now I'm waiting on another week, but the 12th, and I'm mad. I'm really mad because in 2 more days, that's been a week since he should have updated his website and said, "Hey guys, I got new kratom. Here's the strains. Here's how much it is." What it is about my kratom dealer, that I love, he will take a kratom and he'll write it an energy scale of 1 to 10, and he will do a pain scale of 1 to 10. Let's check my neighbors out. I know you guys might like people watching. Oh shit, he went fast. Hold up. Hold on. Hopefully my camera won't fuck up. Here we go. I'm gonna do it this way. Let's see what he looks like. Where did he go? There he goes. He's fast. Check out my just made a fresh pizza last night. Not so sure who's on my Facebook and who's not, but I do add people. once I get a chance to know him. Another person messaged me, Chris, I want to send you stuff. You know, my grandmother died. She's got so much thread. She's got a sewing machine. She's got this, that. And I said, box here full of very expensive. It's like 40, $50 a box. Those are my pellets. And yeah, I mean, it's nice. It's a nice gesture for somebody to say, I want to send you. I don't need the yarn because I don't know how to yarn anything. It's a nice gesture, though, for somebody to say, hey, I've got some fabric, I've got some thread, I want, needles and the whole nine yards. My grandmother has all this quilting stuff. She died, and you're the person I think would use it. And it's like I want to get to know her so I can build up a trust. Like I want to creep her Facebook, and I want to know how many grandkids or grandkids does she have, because what a lot of times is people were doing this. They were trying to be my friend, get on my Facebook, for the sole purpose of creeping and finding personal pictures and family members' pictures, And then they would take them in groups and they would make fun of them, make memes out of them, or memes, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They would make memes out of them, and it would be like, I let my guard down, so I got rid of everybody like that. So I'm kind of starting over with who to trust, who to trust and stuff like that. But it is awfully nice when somebody says, they want to send me something. And my whole car situation, by the way, is up in the air, and I'll tell you why. My neighbor wants to sell me her car. She just messaged me again today. It has no plates, so obviously it needs license plates. And you know how the landlord is, get the car off the property if it's uninspected and unregistered. So she doesn't want me taking the car until I paid for it. Well, here's the deal. The landlord could come take the car, and she told me, oh, yeah, the landlord gave me I bought a little time, or I forget how she worded it, but she says, I got a little leeway with the landlord, and I thought, I don't believe that. Looks like cops over there. Hold on, I'll show you what I see. Here comes an asshole coming out of the building. Oh, there's the same guy that runs. I hope he falls on his face. All right, so I don't know if you can see that car going down the driveway, but anyway, what else? So yeah, I mean, I could get a post office box too. That's another thing. But so my whole car situation. So if you've been watching me and paying attention, I got a friend, and she does not have the top of the line car. Her car's got some issues. I mean, it's got a hole through the bumper. It's got blows blue smoke. It needs a head gasket. The windshield's broken. Nobody wants to sink money into it. And the deal is that ride is on its last legs. That's the ride that's been substituting for Gary. We just saw him a couple days ago. We were walking to the pond, getting a little fresh air, breathing. I got to work off my little stomach. And we just took a tiny walk. I live like 3/10, I think, of a mile. There's a tiny little pond. Actually, right out my window, if I show you right here, there's a waterfall outside my window. You'd be like, are you serious? No, let me show you. Look through there. Let me try to zoom this. Wait a minute. Oh, now I see your comments. I go commando, dude. Hey, Rita. Now I see your comments. I didn't see them before, but let's wait till these comments go away. There they go. Take a look over there. Now, you see that bush right in the middle of your screen? Right there. Beyond that, there's a little light. That's where I call the Brady Bunch house. Right there, that house right there, they have a nice, right where that truck almost was going to turn. They have a nice, excuse me, waterfall. And so we walked, we took a little walk to that. But, so here's the deal. My friend's car's on its last leg. Now, I got a neighbor. She wants me to sell her car. And so the deal is I've been saving up for a car. I haven't been going anything, doing anything crazy. I haven't been seeing a fireball fly. I've been saving. Now, what the deal was, her license plate ran out. February 1st, they run out. She had till the end of January. I told her I'm not going to make payments on a car and then have the landlord take it because it's uninspected and unregistered. She told me, well, you need it inspected and registered, to get it off the property. So the deal is that she wants me to buy a car, and the thing is that the battery at the very least is dead. It needs a new battery. That's like $130. And I'm not even lying. I used to thought they'd be like 50, 70. No. Look, I got my last battery right on here. Right on here. I saved the receipt because it gave me so much trouble from Napa. And I will show you. Where are we? Where is my subtotal? Hold on. It says 104. But watch this. We'll just read this up. We got this 2016, right? The battery 114, we got a core charge, and then we got a core return, and then we got a $10 credit. It was 104, but it should have been somewhere around there. I don't know. If you add it up, it should have been 130 bucks. Well, this is the deal. My neighbor wants me to give her money for this car, and the car is not drivable. It needs work to get it off the property. Now, at the very most, the landlord's going to give her a problem. Gary, who does all her groceries, is going to say, because Gary's already offered to her, give her what the junkyard would, she's probably going to get $125. And so this car needs work. I don't have a place to store the car, right? Gary does. And so Gary said, I'll talk to her, try to figure it out. What was supposed to happen was Gary was supposed to get her to move her car before February 1st to his house where I could make payments, and I was not going to give her the full amount she wanted. I was going to subtract the amount for an alternator that she needs. Car parts are expensive. They are. What it is she either needs a battery or an alternator. It keeps dying. They don't go out there every day. Mom dies, so that's why she wants to sell it. Nobody goes out there every day and starts the car because Gary does my neighbor's groceries. So Gary, he's got his car on it of his, he has a car of his own. Well, he like is trying to underbuy me, like buy me, like I told her to begin with, I'd buy that car because it was taken care of by an old lady. But Gary wants to say, I'll give you cash money right now, and la la la, and I'll give you what the junkyard would, and so I don't think she wants to do that. The deal is I told Gary to try to talk to her. She wants to message me all this bullshit. She's a horrible messenger. Gary said, I'll talk to her and get her. It was gonna be 700, then it was gonna be 5, and then Gary's like, no, I'm gonna try to talk her down a little bit more so that way you can buy an alternator and the plates. Then we move it, and then you continue paying it the rest of her money. Because this is the deal. I'm not going to sink a brand new alternator into a car and then have it towed while I'm waiting to pay off a loan and get money for license plates so I can get it off the property. Once I have the money to get the plates and inspect it, it can stay on the property. But until then, there's a little bit of leeway. And there's really not leeway because you saw how my landlord right away, my car was uninspected and unregistered, and I get a letter saying move it off the property. So I think that the neighbor's fucking with me a little bit by saying the landlord's allowing her some time. Don't believe it. And, Gary would go through anything so that I don't buy that car. So that he wants me to be vulnerable and need rides for him. And anyway, so I got a friend, and she's been driving me, which is good. I take her to lunch. I give her some gas money. Buy her a couple groceries, whatever it is. I don't know. I went through my cupboards and gave her some foods I didn't eat. Just kind of just trying to pay it forward, not pay it forward, but thank her for the time she's spent with me. But also, you know what I mean? Like, she didn't have to do all the things I've been doing all week. There's been things I need to do all week that I haven't done in years. I switched my insurance so I could get certain surgeries paid for, and all of a sudden, oh, I'm not allowed to drive once it gets changed. So I'm trying to stick my head up out of water. I don't mean to bitch about it to you guys. I more than anything, I hate when a friend says, "Well, I got good things happening in the future. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to do this, that for you." And then when you see them getting ahead a little, they totally forget about you. And I'm not the type to go, "Well, remember when you said you were going to get ahead? How did you forget about me?" I'm not that asshole. But there's a couple people I'd like to be like, I don't understand your problem. But anyway, so there's that. I have a friend taking me, but that's the reason why I thought maybe I'll get a post office box, is because if I have a reliable ride to do my shit, I don't need to buy a car. And the good thing is that my friend had a fine coming up. And I thought if I have a ride, I'll help her out with her fine. I don't mind giving her money because that's the money I've been saving up for a car. So there's a bunch of options that are happening, and all of them are with Gary. We walked to the pond. He walked by the other day and said, my neighbor's in the hospital. And he said, where are you guys going? And you know what I hate? He's always calling me a chick. He's like, where are you girls going? Don't do it. When somebody switches their gender, I'm just gonna be honest with you, and you misgender them and then you laugh in their face and you say, well, you're a girl to me. Get the fuck out. You're not a friend to me. You're an asshole. And when somebody constantly keeps, calling you a chick or a she, that is a slap in the face. I don't need friends like that. I've got friends that I've unfriended that haven't even done shit like that. So why am I tolerating some fucking asshole that he doesn't have enough testosterone to get it up. Sometimes people only need you when it's convenient. I'm finding out who my real friends are, honest to God. I'm finding out who they are and what they would do for me and stuff like that. And so that's the deal. People message me every day. Oh, I want to send you something. I live in this town. I want to send you a funny T-shirt. This like for example. Oh, this isn't a shirt. For example, I usually have this shirt on. They're both, even though they're both camo. My friend lives in Nova Scotia. There's a restaurant. Check it out. It's called Lick a Chick. So she's like, I want to send you funny hats, funny shirt. I got another one over here. It's getting kind of dusty. Even Carrie, sends me a fuggler. I got people that are like, I want to send you something, and I have to trust them one by one. Every time I give my address out to somebody and they don't send something, and I know this probably sounds the wrong way, but when I give one new person out my address, and first of all, they say, I got something to send you, so I give the address, and then when nothing comes in the mail, I think, haha, there's somebody shady that wanted my address, so it kind of pushes me back. I go backwards a little bit and think, no, I'm done giving my address out. Fuck that. I hate being in the house right now. I was loving. We had 60 degrees the other day. I was loving that weather. But anyway, let's. So here I am, right, working on my quilt. It's all covered up in a blanket. I just want to show you so far what I got going on in case you haven't paid attention to it. We've got on one side, if I can get this right, on one side, I'll get out of the light. It is light and dark purple. Let me switch you around. And on the other side is lime green and pink. So really loving these colors. Just sitting here busting ass. I cover it up when I don't I cover it up when I'm not doing anything because if you can see, the cats get crazy. The cats want to huddle up in it, and I don't want cat hair everywhere. So sometimes I'll throw down I get a Here it is. You should see how I am about the lint brushes. I buy them by the 5 pack because that's just how I rock and roll. I don't want any hair in anything. If you make a quilt and you get hair in the stitching, how fucking professional is that? It's like, fuck that. It's almost like when somebody makes you something and you finally get it. Oh, I made you a blanket, and then you smell it and it smells like smoke. It's like, gee, thanks for the useful blanket. I realize you put some time and effort into it, but it smells like smoke. It sets me off. Either somebody's coming or the lesbians are learning their hold on, maybe someone's coming down. They're learning their, what do you call them? Their Irish dance lessons. So there's a Jeep just sitting out, not going anywhere. Yep, the lesbians are home. So this is what I've got for snow the storm front. Not much now, but it's gonna snow from now past tomorrow. I don't know how much they're calling for. I'm watching Backdraft. I don't. This is some stuff. There's the rest of my swing. I got a bunch of stuff that I took out of my car, like my favorite shovel. I want to bury someone at the beach. I just shovel them up. And what else? I guess I'm gonna go. I hate making long videos that seem like they're endless, and they don't make any sense. So I'm out of here, you guys. Kit Kat, if you ever watch this, I can't believe that now your fun size is actually just one of these little things, and it's shorter. That's not the fun size that I know. So I'm out of here, guys. I hope you guys have a nice with this Taco Tuesday. Oh, wait a minute, that just reminded me. So now I've got leftover. If you've been watching me, I've got leftover roast that my friend came over and made and put in my crock pot a few days ago. But I didn't really care for the roast. Is that assholishness? Then I've got a day before that. The night before that I have sloppy joes I made. I think I'm gonna throw that away. I made pizza last night. Um, you guys, unless you see me on my Facebook, you don't really know. So I want to switch it up because I've been making pizza on YouTube. I made another pizza last night, and now I could do. I got some Hamburglar in there, Check out all my White Castles. That's basically what's in my fridge. Now I could tonight. I could do another Taco Tuesday. I could not find the kit. What I found was the taco shells that stand up, but they did not have the ones with the flat edges, but they didn't have the kit. So that meant I was gonna have to put a little seasoning separate, and I was like, screw that. So I basically now got the normal shells, the seasoning, and the stupid salsa crap that they throw in there. So I could do Taco Tuesday. I don't like doing Taco Tuesday alone. So if you guys are gonna watch my videos and not comment, I won't do it. But if you're gonna be on later and comment and shit, I will come back and blast out Taco Tuesday like crazy. Okay, I got it. Better to get a PO box. Yeah, I've had an ambulance called on me at 4:45 in the morning. I've had pizza called on me where the guy bangs my door. I thought I was gonna kick it in. I don't need people knowing where I live and starting shit. And I still don't understand that. I will never will, cuz what I'm going to do is when I'm out of this YouTube, I'm going to go right on to Shmuel and sing with Maria. We haven't sang together in months. But what I don't understand is how people can be so downright mean. How they can mean, and people probably think, well, Maria deserves it for her past or this or that. I just I'm amazed at the meanness that other human beings are to other human beings. We're all human beings, and I never think like this. I never think, well, I'm better than you, or you're better than me, or she's better than her. I always think we're all in the same boat. We all have something about each other that we don't like, right? Maybe it's the gap in my teeth. Maybe it's my teeth are falling out. Maybe it's I walk with a limp. Maybe it's my hearing aids. I have a bunch of shit about me I don't like. But to pick on somebody else because they live their life the way they do, it's kind of like I try not to get in the middle of it, but I really feel bad sometimes for Maria. I do. I feel bad. I just feel like she's being picked on. So I'm gonna get out of here. I've asked her to sing with me for months. She sent me a message at 7 o'clock this morning or 10 o'clock. I woke up. No, wait. I think I got it at 10, but she woke up earlier. I don't know. She sleeps weird hours, but I've got my speaker, my microphone right here. My microphone, my speakers. To get rid of my messaging app for Shmuel. I had a friend send me a brand new phone. I haven't turned it on yet. It's called an Alcatel something. And the first thing I did when I turned it on was it told me to enter my SIM card. I haven't had to do that with my other phone, so I basically haven't set it up yet. But what I'm going to do is get out of this YouTube, go on Shmuel. Later on, in a little bit, I'm going to be posting videos of me and Maria. So I will see you guys later. And you wonder, were these old videos? When were these videos made? Uh, I might change my shirt because I had Bike Week on yesterday. But if any video that you see that I post on YouTube today with Maria,